My name is Elena Fairfax. I'm a part of the women's soccer team at Acadia University, and I experienced a concussion during my first year of university.
There are many different symptoms to suggest concussion, including headache, dizziness, decreased concentration, and difficulties with balance. But you don't need to have all of these symptoms to be considered to have a concussion. And you don't need a loss of consciousness to have a concussion. Not every concussion is the same in terms of its symptoms, nor of its management. And in fact, 90% of concussions will recover within the first week.
I felt the symptoms of my concussion immediately following the hit, and I was unsure whether or not to continue playing or to leave the game. I felt alone and confused and unsure whether or not to tell someone, for fear of what my coaches or my teammates would think, and my symptoms reached a point where I was unable to attend class.
A concussion is not like any other physical injury. It's not something that you can see. It may make you feel like you're alone and that nobody else in your team can actually see that your brain is injured, unlike if you've torn your ACL or if you've inverted your ankle. It's a different type of injury. It's important that you do report those symptoms to your medical staff so that we can help identify that and to help move you forward in terms of recovery from that brain injury. A concussion is a brain injury, there's no doubt about it.
If I was going to give one message about my experience, it would be to be able to take a step back from the emotion and the intensity of your sport and to actually focus on long-term what's important for you and what's important for your health, because it's really hard to adjust or decipher through that emotion when you're involved in the game. But when the game is gone in your life, you have to be able to function, you have to be happy with where you're at.
One of the most important things you can remember is to report your symptoms as soon as possible to your medical staff, because the sooner you report your symptoms, the sooner your medical staff can start working on getting you back to playing as soon as possible. The role of your medical staff is not to pull you from play, but actually to get you back to playing as soon as possible in as safe a manner as possible. Honesty in the short term in reporting your concussion symptoms to your medical staff may mean keeping you out of play for a short period of time, but in the long run mean a longer sustained athletic career without symptoms.
I think, the biggest thing that I would have done would have, swallowed my pride, admitted that, something was wrong, even though I looked fine, I didn't feel fine. And probably my biggest regret now is that I'm back for a 5th year of school and unable to play, or had to make a tough decision not to play with, the 25 guys that I know the best. So that's probably my biggest regret, that I'm here still taking the school, but I can't be here for what I really want to be here for.